This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? Hashtag sexy. He's here.
Welcome to the Barbados Today Afternoon Update for Friday, May 29th. Thanks for joining us. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. We begin with news that the forensic expert called in to perform the autopsy on the body of 12-year-old Shemar Weekes is expected in the country any moment now. Our Emmanuel Joseph joins us live on the line and tells us more. Manny?
I was speaking with the Assistant Commissioner responsible for crime management and investigation, Mark Thompson, this morning, and he revealed to me that the forensic pathologist is arriving in Barbados tonight from Jamaica, where he is based. And ACP Thompson also said that the autopsy will be carried out on Monday. Now, the forensic expert's name is Sinajendra Prasad Kadiyala. You will recall that the autopsy was halted on May the 18th about 90 minutes into the procedure when police officials recognized that there was a need for a specialist in this area, which is not available in Barbados. And ACP Thompson was more concerned with protecting the integrity of the results of the autopsy, beyond question, considering the publicity and high profile that this case of the 12-year-old boy created. And the autopsy itself was started by a clinical pathologist who does not specialize in this area. So the word is that the long-awaited autopsy is now expected to take place on Monday.
Thanks, Emmanuel. Meantime, the Minister of Youth and Sports and Culture, Stephen Lashley, is expressing concern about what he describes as recent shocking occurrences among the country's youth. And what's more, he's placing most of the blame at the feet of parents. In recent weeks, there have been several recordings of fightings among students from various schools making the rounds on the internet. And just yesterday, the controversial Charlie Challenge game caused a stir around the island following reports of strange and disturbing behavior at some schools after students reportedly played the game, which can also be found on the internet. Minister Lashley maintains that it is the responsibility of parents and guardians to do more in setting boundaries for their children and instilling various moral values.
Our parents need to take full responsibility, and persons who are accessing the social media and doing it freely without any kind of supervision is also a problem. And I think parents need to poke their noses more into what their charges are doing. And I fear that we are being a bit too liberal when it comes to how our school children in particular use the social media. And I think that that has to be curtailed. We have to support our teachers and our head teachers more. There are a number of societal issues that we have to tackle. And if we don't tackle them, then the economic cost is going to be significant. And that is one. I think we are not facing the issues head on. We're becoming too complacent, and we are allowing a number of our young people to do what they would like to do without any kind of controls.
The Barbados National Council of Parent-Teacher Association has also had its say on the controversial issue, and President Sean Gibbs is urging parents to take the concerns of the Charlie Challenge seriously. Gibbs is also urging parents to forge stronger relationships with their children in order to identify things that can be harmful before any damage is done. A police officer is in stable but serious condition at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital following a stabbing incident last night. Lawmen are not releasing the name of their colleague at the moment, but say he is resting after undergoing emergency surgery. The officer, who was not in uniform at the time, was stabbed in his upper body around 8 p.m. while in the area of Synagogue Lane and James Street in the city. Investigations are continuing. The Barbados National Initiative for Service Excellence is going places, so says Chief Executive Officer Kim Tudor, who told the 2015 awards ceremony at the Lloyd Erskine Sandiford Center last night that the work of the organization has gotten the attention of regional countries including Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago.
The Jamaicans were very keen on hearing about the improvements, particularly the 100 Improvements Program which they're adopting. And however, I took the opportunity to learn from them as well. But during that address, I suggested a Caribbean-wide improvement challenge and awards program as a means of increasing our regional competitiveness. And it would be a program where the winners of the Jamaican Service Excellence Award and then the winners of the Barbados Award, Trinidad Award, and so on, then would vie for Caribbean Awards, and that will increase the competitiveness and push our service excellence.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Farley Hill, Crane Beach, fried chicken at Pug's Bar, all parts of Barbadian life that some might know, but others don't. So join me, Katrina Marshall, as I go about town and across country, peeking into tucked away districts and liming with the people who bring them to life. About town and across country, coming soon to Barbados Today, news you can trust.
In sports, we headed to Zurich, where the vote for a new FIFA president is on the way. Jordanian Prince Ali bin Al Hassan is seeking to unseat FIFA President Sepp Blatter, who is seeking a fifth term in office amid the biggest corruption scandal to hit the world governing football body. 209 member associates are taking part in today's vote. Regionally, Cuba is officially off the United States list of state sponsors of terrorism. Today's move allows Cuba to conduct banking in the U.S., among other activities, and also eliminates a major obstacle towards restoring diplomatic ties after 54 years of hostilities. However, the U.S. trade embargo against the country remains. Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar distances herself and her party from embattled leader of the Independent Liberal Party, Jack Warner, who has been indicted on corruption charges in the FIFA football scandal. And on the international scene, Australia's world-famous Great Barrier Reef has been spared a danger listing, at least for the time being. But a United Nations draft report says the country must carry out commitments to protect the reef, including restoring water quality and restricting Newport developments. The reef, which was given World Heritage status in 1981, is the world's largest marine park and home to 3,000 coral reefs, over 1,000 species of fish, and 600 islands. But conservationists warn that the outlook of the reef is poor, and a final decision on its status will be made at the World Heritage Committee meeting in Germany next month. And that's our afternoon updates, but you can join us again this evening. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, our email updates, and like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on iZoom Media in bus terminals or Screenplay that's at a supermarket or a gas station near you. Also tune into Channel 101 on 9 TV and Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Good afternoon.
This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? Hashtag sexy. He's here.